coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Atlanta. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yep.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
He do the same shit. He got YouTube defense. He got YouTube defense. He basically.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
So I'm going to go downfield on Aaron the same play. He already knew it was coming.
Ready, Mike 25. Check, Mike 42. I'm on. Whip, 22. 22. We got double.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers.
Oh, he got his ass whooped?
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought you said the poppy dude
up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. The pass from Ryan complete to Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards there, a Falcon first down.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy, and who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have
Told you, I'm going to go downfield on the same play.
When they're running certain routes, they don't break them on them, they don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in
That's exactly what I wanted him to do.
Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
Oh, he fucked up now. Fuck that. That nigga press Julio.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Get the fuck out of here.
Picked off by Darnell Savage.
This nigga wide open. Get the fuck out of here.
And that's where the return stops. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First
quarter, first
drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 11. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 20.
Yeah, he had that big run.
Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Here's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the
So that's all you gotta do. Just stick on fucking Adams' ass.
Yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, 26 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Coup able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
I couldn't get over there.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Who?
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
88, 88. X3, 218, chop it. Hey, 88, 88, 88. Patch it.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Now, they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Bitch, man, this motherfucker, I got the screen. This motherfucker slow as hell.
26 yards as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass.
What was the name of the page?
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You see anybody? You see anybody up there? You know, besides your brother girlfriend.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They run. Devontae Freeman. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. On second down, it's Freeman. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Preston Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
And motherfucker keep playing me like I'm going to do the same play all downfield.
Really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's the best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first down, Ryan gets it off to Freeman.
You said what?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 3 on the play, and it's a second down. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. On third down, Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside.
Oh, my God. That shit, this nigga right in the gut.
4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert. Lock in
See what?
4th down play. Make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Yeah, the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. We'll call that a punt of 50.
He put pictures up there.
Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. Something, but I know I shouldn't be on that page. So I really fuck with playing for niggas.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals.
I'm over here talking to you. I ain't even paying fucking attention to the game.
When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team,
oh, 7-7. I'm not even paying attention. I could have fucking scored. I didn't even pay attention.
Spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Ryan looking downfield for Jones. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
How the fuck? I go in front of him, and he catch the ball in back of me.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run it with Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers, and this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's the first time I heard that nigga's name.
But we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first
target. I'm talking about Jimmy Graham.
First target. Rodgers now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
He ain't been the same since he left the Saints.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On first down, Rodgers. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
What the hell Tim went? I said, Tim, get your ass from around here.
That's fielded in the end zone. And And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now watch a girl gonna go on a page, make a page about dudes.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. To try again after the sack. Ryan, it got his man complete.
Oh, you said, you got it.
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation
I
of
don't
EA
know.
Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
You can tell by who they posting too. If they posting old thoughts, new thoughts,
and he'll
young
wind up about
thoughts.
4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Somebody gave it to them.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for it. Got a man, it's caught.
What did he do?
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 45 yards.
Yo, this nigga was sticking with him, then he ran forward, then ran back. I ain't understand that one.
Extra point try now for Crosby. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Can you stop moving in my mouth, please?
Whatchamacallit says the caller, she got the address for you for tomorrow. One address. What is this dude doing?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Now I'm about to blow his ass out. Aaron, he all on posting and shit, talking about I'm here doing it live now and all this dumb shit.
At the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39.
Wait for him to bring that motherfucking safety up.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down. To throw is Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Here's Ryan. That's complete to Smith.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
21-7.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interception.
Pick that, dummy! Why don't you just pick it? You're knocking this shit down.
This is knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. The pass complete to Ryan Grant. And they've got it well across midfield.
I gotta move him from over there. That nigga doing dumb shit. I ain't even fuck around and do my depth chart.
Before it's all said and done. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Look at this.
He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Grant, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I remember
I ain't even touch them shit.
The difference between playing corner and safety.
Nah, nigga, fuck you. Go suck dick. Ain't nobody even touch that shit. Don't nobody even touch them shit.
These corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Rodgers. Going to throw again. And that's complete to Adams.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Throwing is Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. Rodgers now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Rodgers to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal. He led 7.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
They push him forward. I stop him in the backfield. They push him forward.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the
28-7.
able to stretch that lead out further.
He went in.
Drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
End of the third. 38 seconds left in the third.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th
Man, this nigga pushing and everything. They don't call no penalties in this shit.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That goes for a gain of 31. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What?
Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation.
What are you going to say now?
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to
fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback.
Oh, this nigga, I made him fumble.
Everyone else is trying
this dude picks the ball up, and my dude's right there.
Looking in the other direction, downfield, or has moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They come out here in the eye. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Rodgers with a keeper. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Check. Who draw forfeit? Shit. 26.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A little juke. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
6-6, pull it high.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Complete to Jones.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On first down, Ryan.
Oh, my God. Now he drops the ball.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 47 yards.
That's the thing. I can do that all day to him, but...
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Now, if that would have been me, like how Ridley just did, drop the ball as soon as it contact, this nigga still catches it. This nigga ain't even good.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He's got it.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown.
Hey, yo, I'm going for the ball. And they slowed my dude up, and his dude speed up and catch it. Like I was in front of him.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. He's got a man, complete. A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan.
Oh, my God. Why you just dropped that, Julio?
A long way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look,
Guess what? The nigga
man or
dropped
zone,
it.
eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now it's Ryan.
This nigga throws off his back foot.
Deep down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game.
That's my motherfucking business.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Who you playing, Manny? You see what I just put in the lead? Well, on the page.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. In his own end zone is Rodgers. He completes it to Jones.
Yo, how the fuck you do that?
Knock him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
I want to see if he gonna answer. Aaron. Go look, I put in the group. I said, "You're not nice if you think here's my cash app." See what he said. I ain't gonna say shit, bum.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. On the return, Hardy. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
I had 2 shitty games back to back. I said I had 2 shitty games back to back.
So that'll just about do it for Charles David.
What I did, I went away from my